Papa, turn right heading 135.
135, shuttle 1 Papa.
178, turn left heading 2, 9 or 5, 1 localizer established, 27 left, descend with a glide path.
Left heading 2, 9 or 5, when localizer established, 27 left, send with a glide to 178.
Hello guys, welcome to the flight today, as we're going to be doing one of our landing flights on the channel down into lovely Mexico City. We're going to be doing a visual approach. We'll try the visual approach and see how that fares for us today as we run it down off the RNP into runway 05 left. Now we've got some tailwinds coming in on the approach, which shouldn't affect us too badly when we come in, as we're in the AeroMexico Bretlin livery for the 737-800. We've got an elevation of 7,297 airport elevation. We've got our minimum set for 7,850, which is set. That's going to give us around a 505 decision height. And we're just going to make a left-hand turn ready to come in onto the approach for 05 left. Now the figures in for 05 left, we've got the 055 coming in on the approach. We're going to be coming in on this left-hand turn now, where we're going to leave the hold and then we're going to track inbound in through the VOR, which should then get us all ready and set to come in. So 18,000, which we're already set in for. Minimums, which I'm going to set down for 7,009, round to the nearest 100, which is also checked. Auto brake is going to be set for number 3, and on the approach we're coming in for a VREV 30 of 149. So it should be a very nice approach. The aircraft's just making its left-hand turn now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Leave your comments down below, and now we can get into the approach. Descending now through 12,500 feet. Once we approach Sutas, we should be at 11,000, and then we'll start to maintain a visual reference of the airfield down for 05 left. So we're at our clean speed right now. By the time we get to Sutas, should be at 190. We'll open up onto a flaps 1, start configuring the aircraft down onto the approach. By the time we get to the Misc X-ray 930, which we can see right here, we should be at 9,700 above for 182. So there's the decel, speed check, flaps 1. So we see 115 at 50 on the winds outside at the moment, not looking very promising. And then 182 for the Misc X-ray 93, so speed's slowly bleeding off, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. Take a little look out the window as we come into lovely Mexico, and we'll maintain visual reference with the airfield the entire time once we come down into the approach. So by the time we get to 182, we can open up a flaps 2. That'll be our 182 speed, and then we'll move on to the 145. Now distance to thresholds at 2 DME, where you need to be at 8,050, and 4 DME 8,730. So we'll maintain the visual reference with the Mexico VOR. That should keep us all nice and set to come in. So flaps 15, gear down. So flaps 15, green light, gears down, 3 green. And flaps 30 for 150.
2,500.
Check. 10,005. Maintain visual reference with the airfield. If we can get it. Okay, so there's the runway right there. 150, which is all checked. Flight director, my side's going to go off. And we are ready to go. So I have manual control now of the aircraft. We'll now fly the aircraft manually all the way up. So we need to be at 9,700 for the Misc X-ray at 930. Maintaining that 9,700 with the 150 on the speed. And we can start to make that left-hand turn now as we come through. And then for the next fix, which is going to be an 8,900 mandatory onto the approach. It's going to be a little blustery as we come in. Maintain visual guidance now from the airport. We're currently just around 2,000 feet now away from the airport. You can see the wind now blowing us across with the 50 knot winds. So we just want to kind of maintain that, bleed off the altitude, as we're going to be getting blustered right away around the place now. Okay, there's 8,009, and for the Misc X-ray at 931. So you can see just how far this wind is blowing. It's a 52 knot coming straight across. Ground speed's around 137, so I'll keep it around 156 just for now, and that should maintain us on a nice steady approach in. I'm going to keep the aircraft coming in nice until the puppies come into view, and then we can start to initiate the visual on the puppy system. So landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, also brake set for number 3. Visual with the runway, which is checked, and we are cleared to land. Speed brake, which we're going to check now, is armed and set, ready for us to slow down. And just maintaining with the puppies that visual reference. I'll keep it up to 158 just with the speed and the winds as they are 51, so we're going to be using quite a little bit of rudder once we come in. Okay, so here comes the wind. It's going to bluster in. Speed brakes are up and reversers are active. That was probably so smooth you didn't even hear the touchdown. Knots checked. 60 knots, first is going to be stowed, manual braking. Now we get ready to vacate to the left. So that was it was a little bit rocky coming in on the initial descent, but then things sort of eased up coming down onto final. So that was actually a really nice approach. Definitely a flight that I'd definitely do again. If you guys want to see a full flight into Mexico City, then do leave it down in the comments. We'll definitely get something like that in. water brakes can be disarmed, which are checked. Terrains can be both turned off, which are also set. 3 minutes after arrival, we'll get the APU. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to leave you with the landing cinematics. I hope you did enjoy the flight into Mexico City today. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and click that notification bell so you don't miss any further flights on the channel. So stay safe, and I will see you very soon for the next available flight on the channel. Bye-bye.
Sleep, yeah. Only miss you when I'm breathing in too deep, yeah. Am I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Waiting patient on the shoreline. Now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tide.